Hey everybody, Wes here from Fundamental Games. Going to try getting eaten and probably beaten by a giant worm in space. So, don't worry, it's just an occupational hazard. I'm just a robot miner going into a giant space alien with nothing better to do with my time. This is a game created by Ludi Creations. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's live on Kickstarter right now. Designed by Scott Elms, who has some pretty famous games out there. Illustrated by Kawanchai Maria, not sure which. But again, you've been eaten. Don't worry, an occupational hazard. In fact, it's fairly common among deep space miners of the fifth class, and some say that it's almost unavoidable. And well, it is, especially since the crystals I'm trying to find are inside this giant space beast, and that's what's going to make my entire purpose come to life. All right, enough jibber jabber. Let me back out of here. I am playing a solo game of So You've Been Eaten. This game can be played in multiple ways. You can play solo as a miner trying to find the gemstones against this giant beast. You could be the beast trying to digest this miner before he takes all the stuff out of your belly. Or you could play against another player and you both play the role of one of these two things. Or in something I've never seen before, you could have the game play itself where you automate the miner and automate the robot or the worm and just see who wins. Now that would be really fun to play, but I still want to have some control. So at this point in time, I am going to be the robot miner diving into the beast of this belly of this mighty beast to try to capture these gems is my goal. All right, so we're going to set it up. We've got a card. Everything is set. It's got a wonderful automated system here that they have. I'm going to try not to forget the rules because last time I did this, I did forget one important rule, and I will try not to. But I'm not going to explain how to play because there's plenty of other people that have done that better than I will. I'm just going to play the game and you can experience it with me. So here we go. First step, you can see on this card says I roll the dice. 3 of the same die can be re-rolled. I don't have 3 of the same die. I have 2 different dice. And now I can place these dice wherever I wish on my little programming board. Each of these represents an action. The bottom one allows me to upgrade and remove these tiles. These ones allow me to do special things, and the ones underneath the tiles allow me to do more special things. Or I could put a die here at any time to make any other die have any value I want. So I have a lot of control over my dice and my placement. And so even though I'm rolling dice, the mitigation and alteration factors within this game are quite enhanced. If I was a first level or first class miner instead of a fifth class, I could press this button, gather all of my trophies, and win the game immediately. But that is just a fun little note in the rulebook because the button doesn't do anything. Okay. What am I wanting to do? I want to collect some gems. I'm eager beaver. In order to collect things, I would use this capture, and if I would capture something at the same card row as the value of the die. So right now I have 2 3s, so whatever's in 3 matters, and whatever is in 5 matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So neither of which can I capture a gemstone. The only gemstone I could capture is in the 4th zone, and I don't really want to do that right now. So what am I going to do about that? I am going to spend this here to push a card. So look here, I can push back a card any number of spaces and give another die +1. Push back a card any number of spaces. Now, you can always refer back to the rulebook to learn more about these special rules. So if I look in here, place a die on the stun to target the stomach card a number of spaces away from you that is equal to the value on the die. And I can move it away from me any number of spaces, but it has to be at least 1. So what that would do is it take this 3 card here and it move it away from me any number of spaces, and it has to be at least 1. So if I say I want to push this back to the end, then what happens is all the other cards in between it and the end would move forward. So I've now done that action. Now I have the option to add plus or minus 1 to any one of my other dice. I only have 2 other dice, so I could change my 3 to a 2, or my 3 to a 4, or my 5 to a 6, or my 5 to a 4. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of like my 5 because I know what I want to do with my 3. Or maybe I don't. Yeah, I have nothing I really want to change it for, so I'm not going to use the +1 option there. What I am going to do is put a 3, and capture this card. So when I capture a card that has a kind of a purple icon or purple frame around a gemstone, I acquire that gemstone. So I'm going to put this in the discard pile, use this 3 I captured, and now I have the green stone. So yay, I've got one of the stones that I want to win the game. All of these will now shift down. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could kill a yellow. I could try to upgrade. I'm going to put this so for eliminating, place a die on the eliminate action to target the stomach card a number of spaces away from you that is equal to the value on the die. So I can only target the 5th card. I can only target yellow, which doesn't do me much good. So I'm going to use this to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this here. Sorry, I can only upgrade here. So if I have a 5 or 6, I can upgrade this one. If I have a 3 or 4, I could upgrade that. So I'm just going to upgrade this. It removes this tile, opening up the ability for me to acquire tools, which can impact the game as well. So that is my turn, but not my turn, because included on my turn after taking 3 actions is the bacteria attack. So what happens on the bacteria attack turn? Well, we'll take a look at our handy dandy rule book and find out. So on my turn, on the, let's go back. The miner is attacked by the bacteria. To determine what type of bacterial attack, look at the stomach card closest to the miner. That type of bacteria will attack the miner this turn. So pink will attack the miner. When I get attacked, it moves up the track 1. If that ever gets to 4, I will lose this game. Increase bacteria level by moving it. Then discard the stomach card. Slide the other cards toward the miner. And if it results in any miner reaching the 4th level, the game is over. Then I reveal the Beast Mutation card, except in the first turn, and apply its effects. All right. So the Beast turn, the Beast plays Mutation card. So I think that's what I was missing on here. Let me just unlock this and see if this flips over. No, so on here it doesn't say it plays a, I'm just going to type this in, mutation card. I forgot this one I played without recording a little while ago. Mutation card will be the last step that this guy does. Okay, because that's what it says in the rulebook. So if you take a look at the rulebook here, after their 1, 2, and 3 actions, there is a 4th one where they play a mutation card, and that's important. But that doesn't happen this round because it's the first turn of the game. So we're going to go to the monster's turn. The hibernating beast will roll a digestion die. We roll a 2. What happens when we roll a 2? It says discard the 2 stomach cards closest to the miner. Now that might not seem like a big deal, but if there were important gems on there, or if I had a plan for those, that plan would have just been ruined by this monster's digestion. All the other cards will move down on stage 2, refill the digestive tract. So we don't pull from the discard, we pull from the draw pile. All right, that fills up. Nothing happens when the cards flip onto the track. They only have an impact once they're already in play. And then acquire the revealed immune response card. So I'm going to acquire this card and then reveal a new one. And so what this does is if pink bacteria has reached the 3rd level, it wins the game. So instead of it needing to get to the 4th level, with this card in play, it actually only needs to get to the 3rd level. And you can see that star there is represented by the star on this card. So that's important. Okay, now we're going to do the hidden action that's in the rulebook but not here. We're going to place a mutation card. So where are the mutation cards? Oh, I don't see any mutation cards. Interesting. I wonder why there's no mutation card. Place one of your mutation cards face down in the slot next to the bacteria tracks. Oh, the beast holds 9 mutation cards. Where are they? I do not see them. Darn. There should be mutation cards here. What is this? well, this represents their beast actions, I think. Yeah, 2. So I get that. But there should be mutation cards in this game. So I guess we'll be playing without, but normally there should be mutation cards that have a greater impact on you as the game progresses. But we'll skip ahead. We'll go to my turn. I will delete this text that I put here presumptively and continue on. So I'm going to roll my 3 dice. One thing I don't know is how the beast would ever get rid of my upgrades in a solo game, because normally they require mutations to get rid of upgrades, but we'll keep playing. We have a 6, a 3, and a 1. There is a gemstone way at 7, so in order to get 7 I have to find a way. I'm going to play a 3 on this tool, which will allow me to acquire this card. So 3, you can see that blue wrench means that I can put a 3 on here to acquire a blue wrench in the 3rd spot, which that is, and that will give me this wrench. At any time I can use this wrench to upgrade an action. So I could discard this card to upgrade one of those for free if I wished. These will then move down. Now I have a 1 and a 6. And I want to use that 6. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to capture this gem, get myself a red gemstone. And then I have a 1. 1's not going to do much. It might kill a blue. So what could I do with a 1? Well, with a 1, you know what? I can use this tool here just to get a free upgrade. So I'll upgrade that. Then I'm going to put my 1 here. When I put my 1 there, I can push this back as far as I want. So I'm going to push it to the end, which means all of these cards shift forward. And then I get to re-roll this dice because I have an upgrade now. So when I upgrade, I can then take this same die, re-roll it, and use it immediately on a non-stun action. So I can put this 5 anywhere over here. So with this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could kill that blue. That's probably about all I can do is kill blue. So that's what we'll do. You might as well use an action if you have one available. So put the 5 there. Target this blue. If there was a blue above or below it, I could kill those 2. That just gets discarded. All right. And then the bacteria attacks. So this green one attacks me. And so when it attacks me, it moves up to track 1. Okay. Now we go to the enemy's turn. They're going to roll this die. They have a 2 again. Discard the 2 cards closest to the miner. So here we go. Those are gone. He's digesting me fast here. The faster he digests me, the less points I'll get and the more likely he will win, because I get points based on the number of gemstones I have at the end of the game if I don't collect them all. Wow, lots of tools in this little thing. All right, they rolled a 2, refill the digestive tract. Number 3, acquire the revealed immune response card and reveal a new one. So now they have mucus layer. The miner can't capture tools on stomach cards with whatever that golden stuff is. So if they're a tool card with that weird golden stuff, I couldn't acquire. I don't see any of that stuff, but I'm sure it exists. Okay. So they've done their 3 actions, no mutation cards, so can't do that even if I wanted to. So I'm going to move on to my turn. I'm going to grab my dice and give them another shake. All right, 6, 6, 5. If I had 3 6s, I could re-roll them, but I don't. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see a yellow gem there. I don't have a yellow gem, so my very first thing will be to nab this gem. I think that's an important action to take. Get me closer to victory. That'll shift forward. There's no other gems here I can grab, so that's not cool. And it says the miner cannot capture tools on stomach cards with whatever that symbol is, which I don't see. Let me look through this pile here just to see if we see any cards with that kind of iconography. Oh yeah, so it's the yellow. If it had yellow and a tool, I couldn't acquire it, but I have green and blue and a tool, so that's not so bad. All right, we have a 6 and a 5, so the only cards I'll be able to target are this one and this one. Now I could grab that transistor adjuster. So if I put this here, I am allowed to acquire this guy. Throw it over here. That'll shift down. And now I have a 6, which is pretty useless. What am I going to do with my 6? Nothing, it looks like. So my 6 just gets thrown into the ether. I've got nothing to upgrade. I've got nothing to capture. So just the end of my turn. But not the end of my turn, because the bacteria have to attack. So red attacks me, they move up. And if it gets to 3, the enemy is going to win. Also, if they ever get 5 of these cards, they win. So I'm being attacked in different ways on different timers and have to keep that in mind throughout the game. Mutation cards. Mutation. Beast draw stomach cards. Beast, that's on a solo beast turn. That's why. Here, okay. Bacteria attacked. We'll go to the monster's turn then. They will roll a die. They roll a 1, so we just discard this 1 card. Then we refill the digestive tract. Chomp, chomp. And then we acquire this card here. If yellow bacteria has reached the 3rd level, they win. So if yellow or pink reach 3, the enemy is going to win. The enemy, in my mind, being this monster I'm inside of. Okay, these cards are shuffling down. I'm going to put 1 more there. It'll be my turn. And I've got to really try to avoid getting killed. So we have 5, 1, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could get us that gem. That's kind of important. Let's just nab that right off the get-go. Take that. Get this white gem. These will shift down. Now there's a green gem, but I already have it. The deck itself has 2 of every gem, so as long as you get 1 of them, you're fine. Now I'm going to get attacked by green. Green is not bad. I don't mind getting attacked by green. Now I could play around a bit. I can throw a 1 here to get rid of that. And then I could throw a 2 in here, and that will allow me, it doesn't matter what die type I have. If I use this action, that is called a may target immune response card instead. So I don't have to be on a specific level, but the immune response card has to have a value matching my die. In this case, all 3 of them have a 2, so I could kill any one of these. So I'm going to say I want to shoot down this pink one. So I'm going to destroy that card. Yay, make him weaker. Since there's nothing I can acquire and I don't want to grab a tool right now. So I've now used up all of my actions. The enemy is going to bacteria attack, so I'm going to get hit by a green again. Jump. Then they're going to do their die roll. We have a 3. Discard the stomach card showing a crystal card closest to the miner. So this one here has a crystal, which actually doesn't bother me because I already had green. Then we refill his tract, and he acquires this top card here. And at the start of the beast turn, roll the digestion die twice instead of once. So that beast has become unpredictable. Keep that in mind. I'll be back to my turn. We're collecting gems like there's no tomorrow. We have a 2, a 3, and a 6. We've got a blue gem there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could use that. That's my goal after all. So I will snag that. Grab this blue gem. We're up to 5. There's only 3 remaining. So really doing well on this easy mode that doesn't have mutations, if I'm playing this correctly. A 3 and a 2. Now I still cannot acquire tools with yellow germs. There's no yellow germs that have a tool, so I can acquire any of these tools. I also have the adjuster available at my disposal to give any of my dice +1 if I wanted to, but there's nothing really crazy here that I'm worried about. So I'm going to throw a 2 here and get rid of this one here, because I don't like him having that opportunity. Now here, he's going to get to roll the dice twice. I don't know how bad that's going to be. we'll let that play out. And I'm going to acquire this magnet instead. So if I put that, or I could get rid of a bunch of cards. Actually, you know what? Instead of the 2, I'll place the 3. And then I'm going to use the 2 here to eliminate this card plus a card adjacent to it of the same color. So 2 green germs are destroyed. All of these shift forward. So now I'm not getting attacked by green anymore. I'll be getting attacked by blue, which hasn't hurt me yet. So it's a strategy there, is watch out what's attacking you and find something else to do it. All right. So now they're going to attack me. Blue hits me. I suffer. Wham. Now they are going to roll the Digestion die twice. So let's try that. They're going to roll it once. In their first roll, they have a 3. Discard the card closest to the miner, showing a gem. Well, there's nothing with a gem there, so we're pretty safe on that one. And now they get to roll again. They don't get a free roll. If the roll resulted in nothing, then nothing happens. So I was pretty lucky with that spare roll. And a 3 again, so they're not discarding any cards. I'm safe there. And now they're going to grab this Mimic card. If the green bacteria has reached the 3rd level, they win the game. Not cool, because they only need 1 more green to win. They refill that digestive tract. So as you can see, there's still 25 cards remaining, so there's a long way to go in there, which means I got to solve problems before I die. Okay, grab my dice. So again, the main difference I see between this and the gameplay video I watched is there is a way for the opponent to use mutation cards to make your upgrades disappear. And then you have to keep reinvesting in your upgrades. So I kind of have an advantage that I have my whole planogram open here. I can do whatever I want. 1, 5, and 4 is my roll. There are no gems for me to acquire here, so I may want to play around with pink, though. Wrench, drill, draw 3 random stone cards. Yeah. 1, 5, and 4. I can place a 1 here and acquire this tool. It's not on yellow, so I can acquire that. All of these will shift down. Yellow hasn't attacked me yet, so I'm kind of happy leaving yellow up front. I've got a 4 and a 5. And what do we have here? We have a wrench, a transistor, and a magnety thing. There's no card I want to pull towards me. Upgrade I can never use, so I could just get rid of this wrench that I never need. So you know what? I will... No, because I don't need that wrench either. What I'll do is I'll put this guy here. So I shoot the 4th one, and because it's adjacent to another pink, I shoot the 5th one as well. So we'll put those in the discard pile, shift those forward. That used up my 4 die. Now I have a 5 die. My 5 die is actually pretty useless. I never thought about that before I used it. So we'll just say that's a waste. I get attacked by yellow. Yellow goes up 1. And then we roll this die twice. Oops. Yeah. Roll the die twice. So first roll, we have a 6. Place the revealed card of the immune response deck from the top to the bottom of the deck. Then reveal a new card and place it on the top of the deck. All right. So that'll go on the bottom of the deck. And we reveal a new card. So nothing too exciting there unless I was really expecting that next card and not worried about it. But they get to roll again. And they roll a 4. Discard stomach card showing a crystal furthest away from the miner. There's no card showing a crystal, so that has no effect. We refill the digestive tract and continue on our merry way against this giant beast. I still need 3 gems. We'll roll these dice. We have a 4, a 3, and a 5, and we do have red gem, but I already have that. So really, the only way I can progress through this game is to keep shooting stuff away or acquiring stuff. Yellow's set to attack me this turn, which I'm very okay with. 5, a 3, and a 4, hey? So let's try to group some green together. So I'm going to put my 3 here, push this one forward, which brings that back, and then I can re-roll this die and use it right away. So now I can use a 2. So I can put this 2 here and get rid of... Oh, and they were supposed to get one more card last turn. Downgrade, when acquired, downgrade, eliminate. Oh, okay. So there is a way to downgrade in solo. Okay. That would have affected me actually. So let's say I played 4 to re-get that, and then played my 2 to do that and make up for that step. So I'm still able to get rid of something. Regress replication. I'm not sure what that means. When acquired, downgrade, regress replication. What is replication? Regress replication. Not sure what that means. Unless that is a certain type. We're just going to ignore that because I'm not sure and I don't want to waste too much of your time for me looking up rules. If I play wrong, I play wrong. Okay. I've got 1 die left because it is still supposed to be my turn. And I did want to get rid of one of these. It had to be one of those that had a value of 2. So I can get rid of that or that. I'll get rid of that. Whatever it is, I'm getting rid of it because I don't honestly know. Okay. And then I have a 5 left. So I could try to knock out that green one because there's not much I want to do in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could take out the green. You know what? We'll do that. Shoot the 5 green, get rid of these 2 cards because I do want to get more cards into the tract so I can try to get some more gemstones. There, that is my action. The enemy attacks me with yellow. So bam, all 3 of them are at the same mark. Blue hasn't had much of an effect yet. They roll a die. It's a 6. Place the revealed cards of the auto. So basically put the top card on the bottom. Doesn't really affect me. Then reveal a new card, put it on top. They are still rolling twice because I wasn't smart enough to get rid of that. So they're going to roll again and get a 4. They get a 4. Discard stomach card showing a crystal furthest. So this card here will be discarded. I'm actually happy with that. And then they will refill the digestion deck and get another card here. This says on the miner's next turn only, I roll all 3 dice, but I can only use 2 dice. Can only use 2 dice. All right, so I get to roll all 3, but can only use 2. Because yeah, that was the end of their turn. So what do I want to do? I really want that purple, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Actually, I want the purple and the black. But I don't think I'll be able to do it this turn because I can only use 2 dice. And I'm going to get attacked by yellow again. I'd rather get attacked by blue. So if I put my 2... Here, let's try something. I'll put my 3 here and eliminate pink, which will bring these forward. And then I can adjust another one of my dice, plus or minus 1. So I'm going to reduce that by 1. And then I'm going to use my 1 to do a... Oh, I accidentally eliminated it. Oh, I didn't mean to eliminate it. So that was my 3, which means I pushed this 3 back. We'll just say I pushed it back to the end. Okay. That was a push, not an eliminate. Now I have a 1. And with my 1, I can put that here just to eliminate this yellow. Let's say that's my action. These move forward. All right, those are moved forward. I cannot use my extra die this turn. Bacteria attack, so blue hits me, wabam, and then the enemy gets to take their turn. They roll a 1, discard stomach card closest to the miner, so they get rid of that. And then they roll a 4, Discard card crystal furthest from the miner. That's sad. I really wanted that. And then they refill their deck. Now they're up to 5 cards here. So at the end of their turn, at the end of my turn, I believe it is. Let's take a look here. Setup game overview. Miner, yada yada yada. It's in there somewhere, but basically the rule is at the end of my turn, if these are all here, I lose the game. So I have to get rid of one of those this turn. So let's just roll these dice, see what we get. We have a 6, a 1, and a 1. I have to get rid of, I have to get rid of one of these this turn. So let's just try doing that first. Put a 1 here. I can get rid of one of these that has a 1. So I'll get rid of blockage. Other immune response cards can't be eliminated, so this one had to get removed first anyway. So now I prevented the loss condition there, and I can proceed with my efforts, if applicable. Now I want purple, which is a 3. There is no 3 here. But let's just play with fire. I'm going to turn this into a 3, put this 3 on here, and acquire this gem, because I'm really in a rush to try to win the game. And I'm not even paying attention, because I'm a miner who's frustrated and getting noxious on the fumes of this foul beast. All right, so I used up my dice. Now the bacteria attack. So yellow attacks me. Let's double check these. Is he going to win if yellow's at? No, so I'm still safe actually. I did not lose the game yet. So we'll progress to the monster's turn. They are going to roll the die. They got a 2. 2 says discard 2 stomach cards closest to the miner. So these 2 cards here go into the trash. These shift down. All right, he's going to roll it one more time because he still has that darn card. A 3, discard the card with the crystal closest to the miner. There is no one, so we're safe there. Refill the digestive tract. I do like that they have to do their actions before the tract is filled. I think that's great. It helps me out quite a bit. And then they get an auto response card. All right. Now it is my turn. The same pressure is on me as before. Main difference being there's no gems for me to acquire, so my turn becomes a lot less fortuitous. There's no healing in this game, by the way, either. I'm just gradually getting digested piece by piece. It's kind of frustrating to be a miner stuck in the bowels of this monster. 4, 5, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. We've got nothing next to one another. But I could just use a card to pull a card closer to me. But they're all the more dangerous, but green is probably the most dangerous. Oh, the tract is filled to 8 cards, so there is one more card on the tract here. On the next turn, so that was on the next turn only, which was good. I want to get rid of this. 4 or 6 I need. So let's just go in here, shoot this thing down. Unpredictable is gone. So that's good. Then we have 5, 5. Let's pull blue towards me by using this. So that lets me pull any stomach card towards me. So I'll just use that up. And I'll pull this blue towards me. Get that closer to one another. That'll shift everything else back up. Why am I doing that? I don't know, because I can. Then I have a 5 and a 5. I'll turn this 5 into a 2. And then I will use this 2 to eliminate these 2 blue. I just want to get some more cards on the board, hoping to find my gemstones. These will shift down. My part of the turn is over. The bacteria attack, so I get hit by pink. Pink goes up there. We don't have a pink devastating card, so we're cool there. So now the monster will go. What's the monster going to do? They're going to roll their die, but they only get 1 now because I stopped that madness. Discard the stomach card with the crystal closest to us. That's that one. I already had that. We're good. Now refill the digestive tract. So shuttle this down, fill, and fill. We're down to just 10 cards left. We get another card here. The The miner can only eliminate blue if they can remove 3 cards. So getting rid of blue is going to be real hard. Good thing I just got rid of blue. But they're back up to 5 again. We go to my turn. I have a chance. Roll these dice. We have a 2, a 4, and a 6. We have no gems that I need. We actually are supposed to have a 8th card according to the rules of this one. So we're in trouble there. The wrench is pretty useless. There's nothing to upgrade. Oh, I could have used that a long time ago when I had that thing anti-upgraded. Darn. Miner may only eliminate blue. Can't capture that. Okay. I do have to stop pink. I have to stop pink and get rid of a card. I've got 2 must-do objectives here. So what does my wrench do? Upgrade an action. What does my adjuster? Give an action die plus or minus 1. So let's use my adjuster. We're going to turn my 2 into a 1 and put my 1 here to eliminate this pink card. But before I do that, no, we'll just eliminate the pink card. Okay. So eliminate the pink card. All these cards move forward. All right, so that used that. That was actually a 1. I've got a 4 and a 6 left. 4 might let me capture a teleporter. So yeah, let's do that. 4, go here. It's not a yellow, so I can capture a teleporter. These all shift forward. I'm going to get hit by green this turn. If I get hit by green, I actually am going to die. I really should have thought about that. So let's just use this swap card right now. I can swap any 2 stomach cards. I'm safe against blue, so we will shift this with that. All right. And then I have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to fire and shoot up that guy. Okay. No, I'm not. I need to go here and get rid of a 6. Yeah, we'll eliminate that one. Okay, so now I don't die yet. My opponent gets to go. They're going to roll a die. They have a 4, so they're going to get rid of a stomach card with a crystal furthest away from me. There is no card with a crystal, so they don't get that action. They are going to fill the track back up to 8 cards. And then they're going to gain whatever this card is. Spread. Wrench. Greater than or less. I'm not sure what that icon on the left side does. I should probably pay attention to that. 2 stars. Spread. I don't know what this card does. Yeah, I honestly don't know what that card does. That's a 1 star and a 2 star, but I do not know. So I'll just leave it. Again, I don't want to dig into a bunch of rules here. You're getting the gist of the game by seeing me play anyway, and maybe I have some hope by not following those rules, even if it's an illegitimate victory. Okay, I'm going to take my turn. 3, 4, and 4. There is a gem on here I saw that I really, really want, and that's that one. But I've got no way to get it close to me, unless I can grab that swap card. But that is yellow, and I'm not allowed to acquire cards with yellow, so I can't acquire that swap card anyway. So I've got 3, 4. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the 7th spot. So we're going to do something a little tricky. I'm going to get attacked by blue, which means I'll still be... Oh, I have to get rid of a card this turn. Okay. So I'm going to have to save orange for next time. That's unfortunate. And I have to get rid of a card. I'm going to get rid of that one. That needs a 3. So I take a 3, put it here, get rid of this card. All right. Oh, I'm going to get attacked by blue. So we're also going to... For here, we'll get rid of another one of those. And then we will... Now I can acquire yellow cards with a wrench, so we can acquire this drill. Okay. All these cards move forward. I get attacked by blue. I don't lose the game yet. Life is still good. We roll the die. A 5. Shuffle and randomly place all remaining cards in the tract. So all of these cards I will group together, flip them over, shuffle them, and starting from the space closest. So this will go here. So basically, if I had plans for next turn, those plans could be completely ruined by this randomized action of the AI. Okay, so they did that. Refill the track. They're supposed to fill the track one more card, and then they gain another objective card. If blue has reached the 3rd level, you immediately win. You can see here, blue has reached the 3rd level. I've let things get too dangerous. I've hung out in the stomach too much. The creature has won, and I have failed. I have failed. How many points do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. I get a point per gem plus a point for every upgrade that was completed on my little belt of power here. So the enemy has defeated me because I let things get out of control here. I was really focused on the gemstones, but I kind of had to be because there's a constantly ticking clock, and I did everything I could to prevent this, knowing that I can never actually heal it. So there you go. So you've been eaten. Solo playthrough as the miner. Quite the experience going through this digestive tract, trying to fight off all kinds of different bacteria, along with the immunizational abilities of the monster, while still trying to complete the objective I was sent here to do. Sadly, I did not make it, so I might become one of these residual components for the next player to play, the next miner to come into. So again, game by Scott Elms. It is on Kickstarter now. It is a really cool solo game, 1 or 2 player game, or 0 player game, the first time I've ever seen that, at least in the rulebook anyway. So have a look at it, check it out. It's over $200,000 raised on Kickstarter, and I think if you're looking for something totally different, this could be a game for you. Take care, and thank you for watching.